Dobro jutro, good morning, and welcome back to day 5 in Croatia, my final day. A bit sad that it's come upon us so soon, but I've had a lovely time. It is not even 6 in the morning right now, it's so early. And that is because one of my dorm mates, Panen, is leaving for a day trip, so once she leaves, I won't be able to see her for ever, probably. So what I do is I thought I'd wake up a bit early today to surprise her with a bit of terrible French, because we had a little joke when I went back into the dorm yesterday. Again, 3 people who speak French and 1 puny-ass Australian. That if I wake up the following day having developed a French accent and spontaneously can speak French, it's their fault. So what I've done is I went ahead on Google Translate and just learned a bit of terrible French. So I'm going to go back in and surprise them, and hopefully it will be a bit funny, a laugh, a hoot and a half, we don't know, we'll see. Ça sera une belle journée. Ça sera une belle journée.
Ça sera une belle journée.
Ja.
Et ça fait
Je parle français.
Who are you?
Did you understand the French?
I did the second time. Yeah. Great accent.
Passes the test. It's a proper morning now that we're outside. What are my plans? I didn't end up getting the SSD card, which means I will have to somehow get it today. So when to hit up the electronics store later on, I'm having a look at our bingo right now. If you have a look at number 12, meet 12 nationalities, I just realized, I think we hit it. We've got Brazil, we've got Bosnia, England, Ireland, America, Turkey, Croatia, Argentina, France, New Zealand, Singapore, and Colombia. So that, I believe, is 12. Number 12 on the bingo can now be ticked off. Buy a sword. I don't know how we're gonna do that one. We obviously can't get an actual sword because airport security will literally murder me. So I need to find some sort of souvenir shop where they have stickers and I can look for one with a sword on it, but that's like far future stuff. Not gonna worry about it right now because I have other more pressing bingo items that I think I will be able to get. Eat the same dish multiple times. You know, it feels a bit crass to say this, but if we get McDonald's multiple times, that technically counts. Again, very crass and not in the spirit of going to new countries and trying their cuisine, but I could technically do that. I'm not going to though, that seems like it's cheating. Anyways, I'm gonna finish my tea here, check back with you in a bit. Back in the dorm right now, got my bread, got my red wine, on top of a clothes hanger, you know, the only respectable way to have a culinary experience. Everything is set. Time to enjoy a good breakfast. All right, what's up? We are out. We have been told that there is the airport shuttle bus that is in that direction generally. I think when I was running earlier, because I went for a run after breakfast, I think I did see a few buses which looked vaguely airport adjacent, so I think I know where to go. But obviously right now we are going to head in the opposite direction because I still have to pick up hopefully an SSD card. Nothing in the first store, Optimus IT. They did have the big ones, the macro SSD cards, but they didn't have any of the micro ones, so that's a bit unfortunate. There's one more that I can hit up. I believe it's down this flight of stairs. I'm not too sure. I have to refer to the maps. So I have 64, 4K. That's fine as well. I don't mind doing 1080p.
Full HD, yeah?
Full HD, yes.
Okay. Thank you, just take it.
The plan right now is to hit up a restaurant because I got a recommendation from one of my dorm mates, Camila. I think she went to a pretty nice, not budget but not expensive either, pretty nice place. Hello. Made it to the restaurant. Here is the plan. We are going to get some arugula and cherry tomato salad to begin us. And we are going to go for one of the fish items. We're going to get the traditional black cuttlefish risotto. Definitely not because these are the cheapest item on the menu. No, not at all. The food has just arrived. I like how it spirals into the center. I like the colors. I'm not cut up for this. I don't do food reviews. Risotto has been finished and so has the salad. Both really, really good. Feeling all sentimental right now, given it is the last day that I am in Dubrovnik. I think it's starting to dawn on me that I will be leaving the city in a couple of hours. It won't be a long time, if ever, that I get to see all of this again. I believe the Maritime Museum is just behind this little bend ahead there, so we're gonna loop the loop, get behind, and make it to the museum. Bad news, I think the museum might be under construction or renovations. Oops. At least we get some nice harbor views. Look at this. You can go swimming here, take a dip in the ocean. This is very Sydney coded. This feels like Circular Quay or Barangaroo right now. It really does. I'm getting the exact same vibes and I love it. I love it a lot. I guess we're gonna head back in shame. We've failed our mission. Oh no. Look what I've stumbled upon. It's a market. I found the market. I don't know if these things are going to stay open in the night, but if it does, what this means is I could have ticked off my explore a night market bingo item. If only I knew this existed earlier, not on the final day in Dubrovnik. So many missed opportunities. You know, people often say that the old town in Dubrovnik is a bit of a tourist trap. I disagree. I think if anything, the real tourist trap here are the stairs, because you walk so many flights of stairs. You thought you came here to rest and have a holiday? No, lie. You come here to exercise. You come here to get a lower body workout. That's what you're here for. We have just left the old town for the last time. Goodbye. I gotta say, it's such a different feeling when you're exploring these places when you don't have an agenda, where you don't have a checklist of places you have to go to. The entire time, I was just walking around and letting whatever catches my eye catch my eye. I think I enjoy it this way. You feel a lot more relaxed. There's not exactly a pressure for you to get as much done. It is roughly 4:10 right now. I'm just carrying the luggage down this flight of stairs. Man, Dubrovnik has been so much fun, y'all. It's really sad that I'm heading off, but you know, there's more adventures ahead and it won't be nearly as fun as it was if it did not come to a close. I think all good things have to come to an end. So yeah, I'm out of breath already, so I'm just gonna stop talking because walking downstairs while carrying this thing is very tiring. Okay, I got on the shuttle bus, as you can see, but oh my god, the wildest thing happened as I was getting on, because I came here not knowing you needed a ticket to get onto the shuttle. I thought you just pay euros, just give them the money and they'll just let you in, but no, you need a ticket. And you know what, I was looking around to see whether I can find a ticket booth to get a ticket, and as it turns out, all the ticket booths were closed at the moment because they were on scheduled break. They were on break from 4 to 4:30, so I just missed out. But I was like scrambling around, like trying to figure out what I can do. I was asking people like, hey, do you know how I can get a ticket? Like every single question, and then no one knew. And then I figured out where the bus was going to arrive and where it's leaving. I went there. I was asking people from there, and then one of the ladies, I asked her, and she told me that she got her ticket online. So I ended up getting the ticket online. I was like rushing through the website, you know, putting in my bank details, and I'm not kidding. As I was finishing up, the bus came into the stop, and then I was like, okay, I made it. I made it in time. And then I get hit with the one-time password from the website. It needed a one-time password, so I quickly put in my email, got that sorted, went to my email, got the one-time password, went back to the website and finalized the transaction right as the driver was like hushing me to put my luggage in the back of the truck, because I was the only person who was not doing that because I was on my phone the entire time. But it's all sorted. I got on right as he was putting his like barcode scanner to my phone. I got my ticket, I scanned, and now I'm on the bus. Cut it a bit too close. Checked in, got my ticket. It's heading to the gate right now. Oh my gosh, first time in Norway. I've only wanted to go here since I was a kid, so you know, not a long time.
Ladies and gents, Captain speaking, behalf of my entire crew, welcome aboard our flight to Oslo. Just about ready for front, and as the doors close, Captain Croatia last safety demonstration. I'd ask you to pay attention to flight down towards 40 minutes, and route weather looks good, flight times and turbulence.
I swear, the mood lighting game of this airport is unparalleled. Maybe it's just the fact that it's nearly 11 p.m. right now, but it looks so good. I feel like I'm in a hotel. I did also get a meal on the plate because I was afraid that when I got here there wouldn't be any options, but it seems like there is a food court, a spisetede. I know spiser is eat. Tede, I'm guessing is court, so eating court, food court. That makes sense. My favorite thing so far about the airport is that most instances of there being a phrase or word in Norwegian, they pretty much will always have an accompanying translation in English. Such a nice bit of accessibility that I'm really appreciating as someone who is trying to learn a language. All three lines, Drammen, Stabekk and Oslo S, they all head to the central station, which is where we need to go to, so we can't really go wrong with this. Okay, well, I'm gonna get on. Welcome to Oslo. The place that I'm staying at is about 2 kilometers away, so I'm just gonna walk all the way there. I've made it to a park. I'm nearly there, so close, but look at this place. You got the leaves blowing with me. A large majority of the cars that I've encountered, like residential cars, they are also electrical as well, or hybrid. I don't know how they did it, but they've got a pretty robust EV scene in Oslo. It is a very environmentally aware and cognizant city. I mean, like, as I'm saying this, you can see a line of bikes here. By the way, I will be taking one of those later, I think tomorrow, to cycle to some places. We've made it.
Your room is 417, it's on the 4th floor. If you want some coffee in the morning, it's in the other hallway over there, which is complimentary.
Okay, complimentary coffee, perfect. Tusen takk.
Good night.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I gotta say, it is such a weird feeling. Oh, hang on. Oops. Light. Let there be light. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is nice and cozy. Look at the view. Look at the view, though. You've got the light rail tracks. There's one coming right now, actually, the Route 19. So we have very, very easy access to the city center via light rail if we ever need it. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this transition episode of sorts. It's been nice in Dubrovnik, but here we are in Oslo, and it's time for some new experiences. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now, and I will see you today in the morning. Take care and goodbye.